That depends. Take a seat. That's a lot of hair. Are we really playing Barbie style?
It's DJ REYMO, Power 105.1. This is the Powers Industry, home of new music and entertainment. This is my main man, Ahmed. He usually asks all the questions I don't like to ask because I'm that guy. I'm the nice guy. He's the bad guy. But today, our guest is the multi-talented actress, Jennifer Brito. I said it right?
Yes,
It's not sofrito?
Brito.
Oh,
No.
here we go with the joke.
And it's not burrito either. It's Brito.
So, as a
Viva
child,
la
I used
Mexico!
to with the name.
Yeah, like in middle school growing up, like, you know, the classmates always get at me and like tease me and stuff from my last name. They'll call me
Where'd you grow up? I'm sorry.
the Bronx.
Bronx, BX. All right, gotta make sure. Throw the extra.
Yeah.
Everybody.
The BX, the Bronx.
The X.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So,
So that was it. Yeah, tease me, call me Jennifer Burrito, you know.
So, right,
It never got to me.
They're gonna learn the name now.
Yeah, right.
They
They gonna learn.
Like, damn, man, that was.
That's the girl called Burrito. That's right.
She
Look at her
popping
now, right?
I like that.
So that's how it usually goes. You know, it's cool. It's whatever. Like I said, it never got to me. It's like, okay, it sounds like burrito, but it's not burrito. So as long as I know what it is, who cares?
Good. Life is good.
Right.
Life is good. Let's tell some of the people some of the things you've done so that they know why we're interviewing you. What have you done? Let's show up. Let's brag. This is all about you.
Yeah. So I'll take it back. So like when I first started, I started taking acting classes. I was going to BMCC. I was in the theater program.
Okay.
And from the theater program, I was like, you know what? I want to get into acting. This is what I want to do. This is what I love.
Right.
So when I graduated, I came across a theater company, which was pretty much a theater company that helps assist actors into landing representation. That's when I got my first agent.
It's like a slash manager.
Right.
Okay.
So fast forward, my first big role was Orange is the New Black. I auditioned.
That's not a bad start.
Yeah, it's not a bad start. When I first got it, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm on Orange. It was like, it's the hottest show.
Orange was already popping. So.
Orange was already popping.
Oh, okay. So you knew what it was.
Right.
Okay.
I first auditioned for season 2.
Okay.
That was my first audition back in 2013.
Got you.
And then 5 auditions later, in total 6, I landed the role of A-Rod, which was a recurring role.
Nice.
I played Maria's henchman. I was part of the Dominican crew. So I was a bad girl on the show. It was pretty scary.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and then from there, like, it was just like,
How much of that life is like you?
oh my gosh, shit.
You gotta do a role for a reason.
I mean, I could relate to the character. She was Dominican, you know. She speaks Spanish. She's a badass. I have a badass in me. I'm cool. I'm a cool chick, but just don't get me
Don't
mad,
test
you know. It's like, don't test me.
I don't know. A lot
Yeah.
of suspensions in your life.
Yeah. And from there, I auditioned for Luke Cage, which I booked it from Luke
So wait,
Cage.
I'm a big Luke Cage fan.
Yeah.
So what did you played?
You know what's funny about Luke Cage? I had a very small
Were you a police
role.
officer?
I was a cop on the
I
show.
knew it. I looked at it and I thought I knew exactly who you were when I
Yeah.
saw it. I was like, but I was so into the show.
Mm-hmm. Like that's how it happened. Like it was.
Watches a lot of TV. I swear.
I gotta catch up on so much. Like
What you doing?
Just call me, I'll let you
I'm
know.
on the
Well,
go,
I'm in
but
the
Watch
clubs.
everything.
He's watching TV.
Yeah.
Car and everything.
yeah, like so I
He was
was
like, yo, we got bottles over here and all. I said, nah,
I gotta yeah.
watch this right here.
That's good, that's good. You gotta keep up with all that good stuff. But nah, from there on Luke Cage, I booked that. Then from Luke Cage, like everything just started coming and popping up. You know, I did the Blacklist opposite James Spader, which I grew up with him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm on set with this guy. I'm like, I was so stiff on set. I was like, I don't get starstruck. It's not that I got starstruck. It's just more like, man, I know who this guy is. I know his work. I've been following him for a while, so it was good to work with him. And from there, I worked on Blue Bloods with Donnie Wahlberg.
Mm-hmm.
Which when I booked that, my sister was like, Jen, you need to do whatever it is to talk to this man because I want his brother. She loves him. Like Mark Wahlberg, she's like, oh my gosh, that's my baby. I'm like, yeah, it's cool. Then,
Funky bunch,
yeah.
Wow, yeah, that was his record, right?
I mean,
The rap, wow.
Yeah.
Girls Found Love when he did the Calvin Klein ad.
Yeah,
He was
that
was
took
it.
him off. Like,
It took off for him. That's
Yeah.
it. He could be a fat pudgy dude now, but they still remember that guy.
He's directed a lot of stuff, Entourage, all that stuff.
yeah.
But this is about you. Okay.
Right.
We're going to interview him next week. We got him here next week. We'll call you.
All right. I'm down for that. I'll be here.
Whoa, I don't want no problems.
No, I'm good.
No, let's talk about you. What else?
Yeah,
The show off. Keep right.
yeah, I shot two new pilots, which hopefully it gets picked up, you know.
Beautiful.
So explain that part. You shot a pilot, so people don't know what a pilot does, what it means. Is it guaranteed? Is it not guaranteed? Like,
Right.
again,
We want to learn.
All right, a pilot is pretty much production and writers get together, and they write a whole, pretty much a synopsis of what they want to do, and shoot it.
Okay.
Get hire a whole bunch of crew, actors, everybody together, shoot it, and then pitch it to different companies. Can be ABC, yeah, just all those things. And if anybody's interested, you know what, I'm interested in this project, they'll pick it up, they'll invest in it, and put some money into it, and shoot it, and make it a show. That's how a pilot is. A pilot
you
is
still get a check.
No,
Yeah,
pilots.
for pilots, yeah, of course you do.
Yeah,
You still
they
get,
gotta pay them.
still
It's
gotta
not
pay
their
them.
fault nobody picked it up.
Right.
Okay.
Whether it gets picked up or not,
Right.
people still
You
get.
did the work.
You did the work, you get paid, of course.
Beautiful.
You know, which is cool. Like when, as an actor, everybody gets so excited for pilot season because you can audition for like the lead role, or a recurring guest star. Like
Right.
there's a lot
Opportunity for you.
opportunity with
A
pilots.
lot of comeback opportunities.
Yeah, you can audition for like the biggest role on the show, and it's like, okay, you don't have to be a named talent. You just could be somebody with a couple credits, and you know you can really get put on by auditioning for a pilot. I know people that audition for pilots and they book the lead roles, and they're on
You need to go audition.
big time shows now.
Right.
Figure it out.
Watching all this damn
How
stuff.
do we audition for pilots? Where is this? Is it back in the magazine?
He's the DJ, I'm the MC.
Yeah. Funny.
So we looking for a manager. You down? Like, look, I'm trying to
I
get
know a
my
couple
stuff
of things. You know, just gotta.
So the pilots is where it's at. That's
No, you know, pilots are cool. I mean, a lot of people. There's a lot of pressure on actors. Like even on me, it's like, oh my gosh, pilot season is like I gotta tidy up here, you know, do this, do that. That's when everybody wants to really grind. Or
Is there a lot of work to acting?
a lot of work.
Like studying roles and memorizing? Do you have to have a good memory? I want to know the dumb questions. I'm sorry.
Do I have a good memory?
Yeah.
You're asking the wrong person. Like
You know
my
what?
memory is. Listen,
So
my
how do you remember lines?
no. I have very selective memory.
Okay.
Like my memory is sometimes jacked up,
Mhm.
but when I have to memorize something, I memorize it.
Make it a song? I don't know.
I'll only make it a song if I know it
Word for word.
word for word, backwards, upside down, you know, like that. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to script and line, like that takes work, you know? A good way to memorize your lines is just studying your character and knowing what the project, knowing what it is.
Right.
If you
Character, right?
right,
Be
and
that
get into
person.
yeah, if you're completely lost with that, with the character and how you know just working your way into that, is like you're gonna be lost. You're not gonna be. It's gonna be hard for you to memorize things.
Right.
You just have to soak everything up. You just have to love what you're doing.
Right.
That's
You
the
know,
best
I'll
way
be-
for me to
I'll be in the
explain
car,
it.
Just get a check. And how do I get on the TV? And I won't be paying attention. I won't focus. I won't memorize lines. It's not for me. It's not
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it's
for me.
hard.
It's hard work. What made you get into it? What was your like passion? Like I want to be an actress. Like what was? You was a little girl?
I've always been a movie junkie. Like
Oh, okay.
growing up, like my brothers and sisters, just one sister. So my siblings and I, we would get together on the weekends and we would watch movies.
Okay.
Movies, TV shows, everything. Even we go way back, like Incredible Hulk,
Okay.
all that good stuff. Michael Myers,
Okay.
Jason Voorhees. Growing up watching who else? Arnold Schwarzenegger, The Terminator, all that good stuff. Just watching really good classic movies, getting together and stuff. TMNT, Teenage Mutant. I still cannot pronounce that.
That's the main
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, just
There
stuff
we
like
go.
that. Just get
Excellent,
together. It's
excellent.
like I really got into it. It's like, you know, it's fun, like watching these people become these characters, and it's like, oh man, that's really good talent. So I was just like, you know what? I want to be an actress. I want to act. That's what I want to do. My sister wanted to be the model. I wanted to be the actress. And I remember the first time. This is a good story. I remember the first time my sister was trying to get into modeling and stuff, and my mom was like, okay, you know what, let's do this. There's a casting. We're all gonna go together, the whole family gonna go, and let's see how it goes. So we all went, and so whatever. My sister, we get to the room, and there was a casting directors. They had to evaluate us and stuff, but they liked her. They liked my sister. I want to go into acting, but it's like I showed up like wanting to be an actress, but my sister stole the show. She was taller, leaner. It's like, okay, yeah, she can be a model. So the attention was on her, and I kind of got jealous. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do this. No, I didn't. You know? Yeah, and like from there, I got to experience what it's like a casting process, showing up, having your comp cards and all this stuff. And it's like, you know what? I can get used to this. I want to act, so let's do this. And then from there, it's like, that's when I went to school, started studying the acting. And then I went to the theater company. And then I got my agent, and then it just went. My sister, no, she didn't. I mean, she went in for the cast. She went in to be a model because it wasn't right. Like, yeah. So they called her back. She got a call back. I remember when she got the call back, I was like, oh, that's good. I didn't get a call back. I felt bad, and that's what pushed me. Like, you know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm like that.
I think you have to have thick skin when you're doing this in that industry. That industry is a lot more rejection, right? It's more no's than yeses.
Right, there's more no's than yeses. But when you do get a yes, it's like, oh my God.
Right.
It's very, very
What's
rewarding.
Your role? Like, what is the role you would love to play?
Oh my God. You know something? It's a good thing you're asking me this. Right now, I'm catching up on Queen of the South.
Ooh,
So you see Teresa? That role.
That
That one.
That
role.
Joke,
So which one
She's smart. She's sexy.
Would you be the woman that she's going against? I forget her name.
Camila.
Camilla, and then there's Teresa. So which one would you want to be? If they said you could play one of these roles, which one would you want to be? Because they both lethal. Those are both lethal.
They're lethal. That's a good one. It's hard to... I'll probably have to go with Teresa. The only reason why is because they're both smart women. Extremely smart. But the thing about Teresa is that she's very persistent. She's young and she's climbing that ladder. Mm-hmm. She doesn't hold back. She knows how to use her words. You know, Camila is the same way, but Teresa has that spark about her. It's like, who is this chick?
Teresa's kind of
and
like
she's good with numbers.
Of Camilla.
Right. And there's room for growth because she's a fast learner. She learns quick. Mm-hmm. She's young. Like I said, she's climbing up that ladder. There's room for growth. It's like, if she's like this now, imagine when she becomes like the top head. She turns out to be the Queen of South. Right. But when she's like the big dog, like she's gonna be unstoppable. So I would say Teresa. It's like,
more fun than
I'll go with Teresa. Yeah.
Want to be the superhero?
Yeah.
Any superheroes you'd like to play?
Superhero. I'm more of a villain kind of girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I watch those superhero movies, it's like, yeah, the superhero's cool, but the villain is like, what is it about you? Why are you so bad? Like, tell me about you. I want to know about you. The good guy is the good guy. It's like,
so
yeah, I'm here.
What would be your ideal villain? Like, what would that villain be? Like, what kind of powers would this villain have? Or what would be?
Powers?
Yeah, that's like villains. Like Wonder Woman has her powers. She's a superhero. And then you want to. I'm thinking at that level, like, you know.
Right. Powers, like off the top of my head. Can I?
It will be your favorite power. Like if you
okay. So wait. Okay. So my favorite superhero is Storm from X-Men.
Okay.
Like she can control the element, rain, thunder, everything. That's pretty powerful.
Yeah, she looked good too.
So if I have to, she can fry your ass if she has to, like how she fried that the guy on the movie.
Freeze.
Right. Damn. What powers? It would have to be. I'm gonna have to go with the mind. If I can control your mind. That would be a good power. I can read your mind. I can manipulate you. Anything that has to do with appear. That would be a good one.
That's an interesting.
Yeah. Like we can do a lot. Like think about it. Nobody's gonna be allowed to think. You're gonna be 2 steps ahead of everybody. Think about it.
Jessica Jones. There was a guy. He could control minds.
I don't watch Jessica Jones. That's the show that I'm like. I watch like a couple episodes, but it's like I said, there's so many shows that I have to catch up on, and it's like, hi Jen, you know.
You gotta memorize lines.
Yeah, memorize lines and take classes and meet people, network. It's a lot. Like I tell people, oh Jennifer, how do you get into it? I'm like, I don't even know what to start. It's a long story.
I'm here.
Yeah, but
I'm here. Don't worry about it.
Right.
Figure it out.
Keep going.
You just, right. You just gotta be dedicated. You have to have the love for it. You know, I'm willing to learn and grow. Because if you don't learn or grow, like in this business, like you're not really gonna go anywhere. You need to evolve. Like be willing to learn and evolve and move on and so forth.
I've noticed, like we've interviewed a couple of actresses and actors, and I've noticed that like it's more important for you to learn the industry and really study the craft. And
Yeah.
A lot of people want to be actors, but they don't study the craft.
They don't study the craft, and a lot of people that tag themselves as actors, I'm like, you don't know what it's like, man.
Yeah.
And also another thing too, the business side of it is like
It's a whole other
it's a whole other thing.
that you gotta master.
Yeah, like
You
it's
go to
good.
The right agent. If you don't, I'm hearing there's like this little secret circle in Hollywood. You don't belong to that secret circle. You don't get certain roles. It's crazy. I'm like,
It's crazy. Like look, you can be acting in the business for 10 years. You can have a list of credits. And somebody that gets put on only has been acting for like about 2 years, maybe 2 really good credits, and they'll blow up by going in for an audition, and they blow up with a big show. You know, they say.
But doesn't it have to do with like the agency that's representing them?
If you have a good agent, that's good. But a lot of thing is like, some of it with this industry is luck. Just a small percentage is luck. Because like you can have the talent, but if you don't have the look they're looking for, is like, nah. You know, they know what they want. You know, or vice versa. What was it? You can have all the credits, but if you don't have the look, no. You can have the look with no credit and get it. It's just that's what I'm saying. There's a little small percentage of luck.
It's luck.
Yeah, but you know, hard work beats talent any day. Like hard work is like, you know this, you know that, you know what you're doing. Yeah. Talent is talent. It's like, it's undeniable. You got talent. Damn, you're talented. But hard work is hard work.
Right.
If you grind, it's like, you know how to move. It's like just one of those things where it's like, can't really deny it.
So we're not gonna hold you too long. I know I have a question. I know Ray wanted to ask.
Okay.
So I'm gonna ask mine first.
Go ahead.
Latinas.
Yes.
Where do you feel as it relates to film? Is it on an uprise or is it on a downrise? Like, what do you feel the placement for Latinos and Latinas are? Mainly Latinas. In the film
Latinas.
industry.
I feel like with the film industry, Latinas, we're coming up. Like diversity is like the big thing right now.
Right.
It's Latinos.
I agree with you with that.
Yeah.
It's like a trend right now. Like all girls.
Right.
Now. Big hair. Like it's definitely
Yeah.
like a thing now.
Like we're a melting pot of so many different things. There's so many different things that we can play. Latinos, I really see us really taking over the industry. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry. That's interesting you say that. We had interviewed someone and they had said Hollywood has a tendency to take people that are really not a part of that culture. Like they'll take a white girl and make her
Latina.
Do you find that to be true or not true?
That is true. And even when it comes to African Americans too, like if they cast, they're looking for a black guy, an African American guy, they wouldn't cast somebody that's black. Somebody that's black but not fully black.
You mean like the movie Black Panther black? Or you mean black? Like how black?
For example, you see X-Men Apocalypse, was it? The one with the ones with the mutants, with the guys, they play the young Storm, they play the young Wolverine. Mm-hmm. You see the girl that they cast for Storm? Mm-hmm. She's a black girl, but she looks like a mixed black girl. See what I'm saying? It's like they whitewash everything. I feel like with Hollywood, they're running out of ideas. It's not when it comes to creating, they're not pure with it.
Right.
You know, and I have a problem with that. Like they'll cast people, like you were saying, they will cast people or someone that is not a Latino. Like you said, the white girl to play a Latino is like, I feel like that's not fair to us. We're coming up, but at the same time, I feel like it's not.
It's not fast enough. It's not.
Right.
The elevation is just not right.
I'm still mad about Scarface. They should have had a Spanish guy do that role. I'm still mad about that. They fucked that accent up.
I was just watching that movie. I love that movie. He did really, yeah, he did good. And the funny thing is, Manny, the guy that plays his side guy, he's Cuban. They were playing Cubans. He's a real Cuban, but the lead wasn't Cuban. It's like, like why?
Crazy. Is there any actresses or actors that you get starstruck when you've seen them, or have you seen somebody that whoa when you got starstruck?
I'm not one of those people. That's weird. Like
next to Will Smith and be
like Will Smith, he can be standing right here and be like, "Hi, what's up?" I'm not like that. Like I know how to, like I know how to compose myself.
You gonna do that?
No, I'm not that. I'm not like that.
You will. Orange is the new black, son.
No, I know.
I know you're not like that.
I'm not. I'm cool. I'm chill. I'm like, yo, there's some cool people in the room. Okay, cool. I'll keep it cool.
Like I'm cool too.
Yeah.
I got you.
Right.
Yeah, he sucks. He doesn't get excited.
I mean, I have my
Jay-Z here, man.
Right. I mean, I have my favorites. I just.
So who are your favorites? I want to know.
A favorite. I love Charlize Theron. I love her in Monster.
Okay.
She was epic in that movie. I love Arnold Schwarzenegger because I grew up watching his movies, and he put fitness on the map. And now fitness fitness where we are with fitness is like it just took over. Everybody's into fitness now. Like with Arnold, I feel like he came to the States. You know, he did what he did. He competed and stuff, and he blew up with that. You know, he became a superstar.
He was
Fitness,
ahead of his time.
yeah, fitness with him. Fitness, he put fitness on the map. He's one of those people that I look up to. Like, oh, you know, he made it big. Yeah, I'll say. There's so many people. It's like my mind is not even clicking right now. There's a lot of really good actors out there that I really like, but I'll say Charlize Theron is my favorite. I love Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford is a really good actor. Harrison Ford has been doing it for a minute. I mean, he executes every role he does. So I'll say Harrison Ford.
No celebrity crushes?
Celebrity crushes.
Somebody Mark Wahlberg again?
No, not me. That's. I mean, he's hot, but he's not.
Yeah, that's just his
Say that again.
No, I was just saying.
That's just gonna go out on Twitter. He's hot. He's hot. He's hot.
I really love Omari Hardwick. I like him. He got a little edge to him. Like I like him.
You ever met him?
No.
See, that's where the starstruck might come in. Like you might see him and be like, ooh.
Idris Elba is another one.
That's dope.
Yeah, he's
some gangster dudes. But see, what's funny is none of those dudes are those characters in real life.
No.
None of them. They're completely different.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
well-spoken.
He is not Ghost. He will be in flip flops.
That's what I'm saying. Even you can. That's another thing
he'll
too.
Be on a surfboard.
Yeah.
He just elevated. You know, people didn't even know he was from English from England.
Yeah.
A lot of people remember he played The Wire. It was just like, and he started talking for real.
Yeah. That accent came through. Like
when I did my internship at Power, I remember they used to do this spot by Diddy's recording studio at Bad Boy, and he would come down there and he'd have like a mob of people with him, and they going and we'd be at the front, and he'd be like, "Hey, would it love me?" And I'm like, oh, "That's not a dude from The Wire."
From The Wire, yeah.
Different accent.
Some people are really good with that accent stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not gonna hold you too long. Is there anything you want to let us know before you go?
What are you working on now?
What am I working on now? Any projects?
That you could tell the world. What should they look out for?
What should they look out for?
Your Oscar that's coming. You're working on an Oscar. Life goal.
Yeah, like there's a project that I'm working on right now that I can't really talk about. Can't really speak on those things. Yeah, all that stuff. Yeah.
It's not up on the thing. It's not up on the IBM or the IMDb.
IMDb?
Yeah, it's not.
No, it's not up there yet. No.
What are you talking about? Y'all talking like Gang of the Town?
IMDb is like
it tells you what the actors are working on.
yeah,
List.
it's like a database of all the actors, what's coming up, what
I'm
they're
his
working on, all this
IMDb.
stuff. Yeah.
He's like, yo, what's this? He's like, yeah, I sing on the phone. Let's go.
Yeah. So it's pretty much just grinding on auditioning. Like you just gotta keep up. Like just keep an eye out on me.
Do people recognize you in the street? I'm sure they recognize
Yeah, they
you.
recognize me. Yeah.
Any weird experiences? People run up to you
Yes.
with phones like, hey.
The weirdest one was, I remember I was at a deli. I was ordering a sandwich, and I'm standing there, and I remember there was nobody there in the deli. It was just me, the guys behind the counter making the sandwich, 2 guys, and I was just there waiting on my sandwich. All of a sudden, I hear the door ding, and I look, and he was like, "Hey," and I was like, "Yeah," and he was like, "Yeah, you." I'm like, "Okay, yeah," and he was like, "Good job on Orange."
Oh shit.
Shuts the door and walks off. I'm like, how did he even recognize me? I'm like, the store was pretty wide and pretty big, and he
walked you from outside.
yeah, he must have just walked past. Has a really good eye.
Was this like where you live?
No, this was by 161st.
Okay.
There's a deli there, and I was just there grabbing a sandwich, and he recognized me, and I'm like, that was cool, but weird. It's like one of those things like it happened like in a second.
That's crazy.
And how he did it, it was just.
Well,
One
I
of those
want to
things.
thank you for coming out.
Yeah,
and
sure.
talking to the people.
Yeah.
Please let them know your IGs and Twitters, how they can get in contact with you.
Yes, so you guys can follow me on IG, Instagram at Jennifer J Brito. That's BRIT as in Tom O.
I thought you forgot your name for a minute.
I can never forget that.
Well, thank you, the lovely
Yeah.
Jennifer Brito. No, Brito.
Yeah,
Thanks for coming out.
yeah, sure.
All right.
I'm already following.